Good morning. My name's Elaine. We're going to do a low-level circuit today. Don't do anything that hurts. Make sure you feel comfortable doing everything. If it's your first time, just go nice and gentle. Just have a little go and see how you feel. We're going to do a warm-up. Now you can do this routine sitting down or standing up. If you're standing up, nice gentle marching on the spot. If you're sitting down, you want a good chair that's got a nice support for the back if you need it. If you don't need the back support, you can sit on the front third of your seat. And just going to bring up your heels just nice and easy off the floor there. Seeing your feet. Now your warm up is going to be 10 minutes. So to be able to exercise for 10 minutes, you need to go nice and slow and gentle. So it's a very slow pace. You just want to ease yourself through, just to get all the muscles moving, get a bit of blood moving around your body. So we don't want to go too fast that we're breathless. Okay, if you're sitting down, we're going to go for heel digs. So you're going to tap the floor out in front of you with your heels. And if you're standing up, exactly the same. You're just going to tap the floor straight out in front. Again, not too fast a pace. And then take it back to your marching. So you're just really moving your feet. You're not moving your arms too much. If you're standing, take a big step back, foot flat on the floor, and then come forward, change legs. If you're seated, try and touch the floor with your big toe. So you're going to sort of twist your feet at a little bit of an angle. And of course, if it doesn't feel comfortable doing this, you can just try and keep your foot flat on the floor, straight out in front of you. Take it back to your marching. Again, feet only. Hands out in front and bring your knees up towards your hands. And it's exactly the same if you're standing. Just a nice, slow pace. Good. And then take it back to your marching. Make sure you've got water handy. If any time you need to stop and have a sip of water, do so. Some now. It's a warm day today. So you have to pace yourself, have lots of fluids. Right, if you're standing, put your hands behind and then bring your heels up to your hands. It's going to loosen off the back of your legs. And if you're sitting down, we're going to go back for heel digs. Out at a bit of an angle if you can. Or if it feels more comfortable, just go straight in front of you. Good. And then back to your marching. Let me just check what's on here. Oh, right. Sorry for getting so close. Right, now we're going to put in arms as well. So try and keep moving your arms as well as your feet. So if you sit down, just got a little bit of arms and legs. Right, we're going to warm up your arms a little bit more. We're going to do some punches forwards. Don't do any hard movements, just nice soft punches. You don't want to jar your shoulders, especially if you've had any surgery up around the chest area, or if you've got frozen shoulders. Relax your arms and back to your marching. Okay, bring your arms back in, and if you're able to, we're going to punch straight up above your head. So you're going to go up, straight up. If that doesn't work, if you haven't got that range of movements, you can carry on going forward. But if you can, you're going to go up. But as I said, don't do anything that hurts. If it's not going to work for you, then we do something different. Otherwise, you're going to make your shoulders worse. Back to your marching. And then we're going to do a little bit more shoulders. So we're going to do shoulder rolls. So you bring your shoulders up to your ears, you roll them forward and then down. Again, nice and gently. No fast, sharp movements. Just take your time with it. And if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Okay, relax your shoulders. Take it back to your marching. Now, if you're feeling a little bit puffed out now, then you're going too fast because we're over halfway, but you don't want to be feeling really breathless, so you need to slow yourself down a little bit. We're going to do our shoulder rolls opposite way, so you're going to bring them up to your ears, roll them back and down. Again, just take your time with it. Okay, relax your shoulders. Take it back to your marching. You've got your arms in as well. And next, we're going to do some arm circles. So again, if you've got any issues with your shoulders, just be careful. You can either do little circles down here, or you can go level with your shoulders. Whichever way feels comfy for you. If it feels okay, you can take your circles a little bit bigger. All the time, just keep that little bit of a gentle march going. And of course, stay on little circles if you've got sore shoulders. Okay, good. And then relax your arms. Keep marching. And then we'll have a little go backwards. So, little circles backwards. Again, you can do them low or higher. If it feels okay, a little bit larger for your circle. If you've got that good range of movement, you can do nice big circles, really loosen off your shoulders. Not fast though, nice and gentle. Relax your arms, back to your marching. And we're going to continue with shoulders. So we're going to bring your arms up as high as you can and then back down to your side. Now, if you can only go to there, fine, just do little ones. Don't force it. But if you go all the way up, do so. Keep your feet moving. Do one more. Good. Back to your marching. Now, you should be feeling a lot warmer now. And quite a little bit looser in your shoulders. We're going to go back to our heel digs. Same for seated or standing. I'm going to put a punch in as well at the same time. And then take it back to your marching. And then we are going to, if you're able to, up above your head. If not, carry on forwards, or you can punch down, whatever you like. But while you're punching up, see, if you're standing, see if you can take a big step back, foot flat on the floor, and punch up at the same time. Now, if you're sitting down, you can have a toe tap out to the side, and if you can punch above your head, or you can punch forward, or you can punch down, or you can just keep it on your feet. Right, relax your arms, take it back to your marching. Now we are nearly done for our warm-up, so we're going to do a main session. We are going to do 45 seconds, I think, of the exercise today to mix it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to get my timer on. Have water if you need water. At any point, you can stop and have a breather. If you're doing this routine for the first time, you might want to you don't have to do the full 45 seconds, you can do less than that. And if you're doing this quite regularly, hopefully you are, and you're doing it every week, I'm going to give you easy versions, harder versions, all of the same exercise, so you can mix it up a little bit. You can use dumbbells, you can use resistance bands. If you're using these, don't wrap them around your hands. You can sit in the middle of them, just hold the ends. Don't wrap them around your hands, otherwise you'll restrict the blood flow. Easier when you're holding it at the end. It's harder when you hold it further down. Right, and we're going to start with, what shall we start with? We're going to start with some punches. If you're using your dumbbells, make sure they're not too heavy, and don't do sharp punches either. But you can use your resistance bands as well for this one. Right, let's get going then. I'll stop waffling. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Okay. If you're using these high up under your armpits, don't overreach. Keep yourself nice and upright. Keep your tummy in tight, and just punch as far forward as your arms are long, so you don't lean into it. Keep your feet moving, but don't move too fast. Now you are halfway. So we're doing 45 seconds, don't forget. We're going to have a 15-second changeover. We've got about 10 seconds left. So keep going if you can. If you haven't got any equipment, just do normal punches. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next we are going to go for a side step. So out to the side, back in, out to the side. You want a more difficult version, take it into a squat. Okay, and if you're seated, exactly the same. Go. Out to the side. As long as it feels okay on your hips. If you're doing a side squat, your bum needs to go out at the back, back to the middle, and then use your opposite leg. Or, turn that a bit, just keep it on them fast or slow side steps, depending on how much energy you've got. Full technique for these squats, bum out the back so your knees don't come too far forward. You're well over halfway. Nearly done. 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you have a dumbbell, grab hold of one of them. We're going to make a circle and then go back the other way. If you don't have a dumbbell, do exactly the same with your fingertips together. So you're going to go like that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. All the time, keep moving your feet. If you've got high blood pressure, anything like angina, then you need to keep moving your feet because your muscles help the blood go back up to your heart to get back around your body again. Nice tight stomach. This does your shoulders, so don't do it if it hurts. You could just maybe try the action. You can do it lower down if that feels better. If you keep your stomach nice and tight, it'll help strengthen your stomach muscles. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do a sit to stand. So if you have a chair, you want your feet shoulder width apart so you can see your toes. You're going to push up through your heels. Then you're going to make sure that you touch your seat and back up again. Okay? Go. If you're seated, we'll go for a leg extension and then a toe tap. Try and mix it up between them two. If you haven't got your seat, you're going to do your standing squat. Again, weight on your heels, push up through your heels and you'll feel it around your hips and your bum, all that area there. If you need to hold on to the chair for support or a kitchen worktop, anything like that, you're well over halfway. But the chair puts you in a perfect position for this exercise. This is one of the best ones you can do. Try it throughout the day. Every time you stand up, sit back down, and then get back up again. Okay, next we are going to do an upright row. So this targets the back of your shoulders and the back of your neck as well. So you can either do it this way, upright row, or bent over. Okay, and go. When you're at an angle like this, just make sure it feels okay on your lower back. Keep that little bit of movement with your feet. These are all very good for your posture. So if you're doing that upright row, just make sure that it doesn't hurt the back of your neck. So you've just got to choose whichever one you like. You're halfway through. If you're not doing equipment, keep your fingertips together. Think about what you're doing. Pull your muscles up and release. Ooh, not long to go. Got about 10 seconds. Think about your posture. 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you're standing, you can either do a step back or you can do a lunge. You can take a step back, twist, drop your knee straight to the floor, push up. 3, 2, 1, go. Sitting down, we're going to heel raises. And then heels on the floor and bring your toes up. That'll do all the muscles in your lower legs. Got to think about your technique on this one. That knee, you don't want it coming forward. So take your time. Again, if you need to hold on to anything for support, you can do while you practice it. You're over halfway. And don't forget, you can just keep on those step backs. You don't have to do a lunge. Nearly done. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going back for shoulders. Side raises. No higher than your shoulders. You can do them both together or one at a time. If you can only go to there with one arm, that's fine. Just do that. Don't force it. Okay, and go. And of course, if you're sitting down, use your resistance bands as well. If you have got any issues with your shoulders, you'd be better doing it without any weights at all. Just try and get that movement going, but again, don't force it. If it feels uncomfortable, maybe just do bicep curls instead. Just got to judge what you can manage comfortably. You are over halfway. Keep going if you can. I'm nearly done. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Equipment down if you're using any. I'm going to do high knees. So you're going to have your hands out in front, keep your tummy nice and tight, and bring your knees up to your hands. Sit down is exactly the same. Okay, go. It's quite a difficult one to do this. Keep your stomach tight, it will work your lower stomach. That's a plus. But try not to lean into it and just take your time. Any issues with your back, just make sure that you keep yourself forward and don't do any twisting. Ooh, over halfway. Keep going if you can. If you are getting tired, just march it. Don't force yourself to do more than you can. Don't want to wipe yourself out for the rest of the day. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to do a chest press next. Hands next to your chest, you're going to push forward and then pull your shoulders back. You can use your weights, you can use these. This is a good one to do with your resistance bands. 3, 2, 1, go. So you push forward without overreaching. Nice tight stomach. Imagine pulling your belly button into your spine, but don't hold your breath, otherwise you'll faint. If you're not using equipment, think about pulling your shoulders back, pushing forward, pulling your shoulders back. You're over halfway. Just again, be mindful of any feelings of discomfort or pain. You don't want to work through it. You don't do anything that hurts. Right, we are nearly done. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go back for a side step. So you can either keep it as a side step, or you can bring your arm up, or you can go right over your head. 3, 2, 1, go. Exactly the same, sitting down. Side steps, either to there, or over your head, keep your stomach tight, you feel it right down your waist. Or you can just keep it on legs, don't have to do your arms. So you're halfway. Keep going if you can. Nearly done, I hope. 3, 2, 1, perfect. What are we doing next? Forward raises, back to our shoulders. One arm at a time if you've got any lower back issues, but you can do them both together if you need to. Okay, and go. Keeping that movement with your feet. Using heavier weights, it works better one arm at a time. If you're using very light weights or no weights at all, you might want to try both arms together. Or one at a time, whatever you like. You're halfway. And keep them feet moving if you can. Very important. Right, not long left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are going for, a sit to stand. If you want to make it harder, hold your dumbbells in your hands at your sides, or you can hold one here. Feet shoulder width apart, up through your heels, touch your seat, back up again. Okay, go. Leg extension if you're sitting down, and a toe tap. If you want to do a goblet squat, these are good. You hold your dumbbell close to your chest like that. Make sure you've got good technique so your knees don't come forward and you push up. Right, you're halfway. These are really good ones to do. You just got to make sure that you're doing it correct. You can use your seat, put you in the perfect position for a squat. Right, a few seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Going to do your biceps, front of your arms. You can use your dumbbells, you can use your bands, you can have your palms facing forward or the side of your body, they're hammer curls. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep your elbows in tight to your ribs. Keep moving your feet. I'm going to change, I've got my palms facing forward, so I'm going to change my grip halfway. So we are halfway now, so I'm going to change to hammer curls, just slightly different part of your bicep. One might feel more comfortable than the other. Okay, nearly done. 3, 2, 1. Right, put your stuff down. We are going to pause just for a moment there. Okay, well done if you're keeping up. And don't worry if you're not. If you do something regularly, your body will get fitter quite quickly and you'll be able to do more of the routine then. But have a little breather anyway. Have some water. We're not going to stop for long because I don't want your heart rate to come down. We want to keep you moving while you're still warm. We don't want you to get cold. Not that you will today, because it's, it's nice and warm anyway. I'm just going to keep moving my legs a little bit while I'm having a drink. Okay. Now then, if you are getting tired and we're going around the circuit again, you know, stop before the 45 seconds or have a longer rest in between, whatever you like. But we are going to go and start off with, anything on, high knees. So you're going to have your hands out in front of you, you're going to bring your knees up to your hands, you're going to keep your tummy tight to work your stomach as well. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Right, nice and upright for this one. If you are getting tired, just march it. You don't have to bring your knees up too high. You can always take your hands down to your knees rather than bring your knees up to your hands. You're halfway through. Well done if you are keeping up, because it's a hard one to do this. Keep going if you can. Here we go, nearly done. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Punch outs we're going to do. You can use your dumbbells, you can use your bands nice and high up under your armpits, or you can do a little bit of shadow boxing around your garden, around your kitchen, wherever you are. Okay, go. No jarring movements, nice soft punches. Keep yourself upright. And again, think about pulling your tummy into your spine. Keep your shoulders back, good posture. Keep yourself nice and upright. You're working all your muscles that keep you upright. That's always a plus. You're halfway through. Like the last few seconds coming up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, make sure you've got enough room to go sideways. You can either keep it as a side step or a side lunge. Out to the side, your bum comes out at the back, you bend your outside leg back into the middle and change. Okay, go. Sitting down, we're doing heel raises. And then keep heels on the floor, bring your toes up, toe raises. Side lunge is quite an awkward one to do. So you are out of the back, knees not too far forward. Push up through your heel, change legs. Or you can stay on them side steps, but you're halfway through, whichever way you're doing it. You can probably see it better if I do it that way. I'm going to feel it here in your gluteals. Last few seconds coming up. 3, 2, 1. Good. We are going to go for one dumbbell, make a circle, back the other way. Or you can just keep your fingertips together and try it without your equipment. Okay, go. You got your marching. You can do little ones down here. You can do them here. You can do them a bit bigger if you've got that range of movement. What you need to make sure you do is keep changing direction. Otherwise, you're going to work yourself harder on one side than the other. Over halfway. Nearly done. 3, 2, 1. Good. Sit to stand. You can make it more difficult if you want to keep your dumbbells close to your side. Or you can do that goblet squat that we did before. There you are, like that. 3, 2, 1, go. Feet shoulder width apart. Now, if you're sitting down, we are going for a leg extension, toe tap, and a heel dig. So you've got that little routine. toe taps, heel digs, and a leg extension. If you're standing, you haven't got your seat, then you need to be very mindful of your technique. Get over halfway. Three, two, one. Okay, we're going to go back for your upright row. Two options, upright or a bent over row. Pulling your elbows back. 3, 2, 1, go. If you are not using your equipment, you're going to bring your elbows up like so. Right. Keep going if you can. Got no idea what time you're on because my time has just stopped. But right, we are going to, oh gosh, where are we? Pause it there. I reckon that's about 45 seconds. Okay, and then the next one we're going to do is, we've got lunges again. Okay, so if you are doing it standing up, you can either take a big step back, or you can take a step back, twist, drop your knee to the floor, okay, and then go. Right, so we're off. If you are seated, we are going to go for heel raises, and then keep your heels on the floor, do toe raises. I mean, you can do this if you prefer. You can even do it standing up. Just make sure you've got good balance. Hold on to something if you need to. So it's quite a good one to do. Okay, so keep going if you can. Oh, you're well over halfway. This is like when I'm in one of my classes and I forget to press the stopwatch. But I've got it here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done. Right, we are going to go for side raises. So you can use your dumbbells if you need to, or you can just do the action with your arms. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. And again, you can do one arm at a time. If you haven't got that range of movement, you can do one arm at a time without your weights and just see where you can get to without, giving yourself any pain. Now we're going to do one more exercise after this one, and then we're going to do a cool down. So you've got 10 seconds left. So this is one more exercise after this. That is the good news. 3, 2, 1. And the bad news is it's knee raises. So it's probably the hardest one. But they're good for you. So we will get started in a moment. Just give yourself a few more seconds. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Tight tummy, nice and upright. Knees as high as you're able to, comfortably. Exactly the same if you're sitting down, it's just as bad as if you're standing up. No easy way of doing this one, unless you want to take it into a march. Right? You are coming up to about halfway. Does seem like a long 45 seconds, this one. Right, 10 seconds. If you are keeping up, well done. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done. We are going to have a little cool down. Have water if you need water. Just try and keep moving a little bit. Well done if you've done that whole routine. I think it's quite a fast pace when you're doing 45 seconds instead of a minute. So it is good to mix things up a bit. There's different routines on the channel, have a little look. There's some 30-second ones. Okay. If you're standing, bring your heels up to your hands. Not too fast. If you're sitting down, we're going to go for a heel dig. So you're going to go out at a little bit of an angle if it feels all right on your hip. And what we're trying to do is get our breath back while we're still moving. So to do that, you need to rein yourself in and go slow. Take it back to your marching. Slow pace marching. Hands out in front. We're just going to do a couple more of these high knees. And then take it back to your marching. I'm going to go for heel digs. You just take your time with them. Again, if you're standing, nice slow pace. Back to your marching. If you're on your feet, take a big step back. Try and get your foot flat on the floor and then come forward. If you're on your seat, try and get a foot flat on the floor at a bit of an angle out to the side. Or you can keep it in front. Back to your marching. And then we're going to do some very gentle punches. Not too fast again, just straight out in front of you. You should be feeling like you're getting your breath back a little bit, and if you're not, then you might be going off a little bit too fast. And then relax your arms. If you're able to, straight above your head. If not, carry on forward or down. And relax. Keep your feet moving slowly. We're going to go back for our shoulder rolls. So to begin with, then we'll bring your shoulders up to your ears and then just push them back a little bit and just release. Okay, and then we're going to go up to your ears, roll them back and down. Nice and gentle. And relax your shoulders. Keep marching. Your feet are going a slow pace. Your arms aren't going too fast, hopefully. We're going to do shoulder rolls forward, so you can bring them up to your ears, roll them forward and down. And relax. You're going to bring your arms up just as high as you feel comfortable going. If you can go above your head, brilliant. If not, don't worry. Just take them up to wherever you feel you can go. If it's there, that's fine. But when you come up, go back a bit slower. So back to the start position slower. Pause your arms there. And then we'll do another one. So you're just coming up, nice and slow, even slower down. Relax your hands. Keep moving your feet. I'm going to do one more. Take your time coming back down. Rest your hands. All right, and we're going to have a little stretch. So we can do these on your seat or standing up. First one we'll do is a standing up one. So if you need to, you can hold on to your chair for support. But you're going to take a step forward. You're going to bend your front knee it this way is better. Keep your back foot flat on the floor. This is where you want to feel the stretch, here on your hip and on your calf, all on that back leg. If you feel wobbly, it's because your feet are like that. You're on a tight rope. If you put them further apart, you get a steadier base. Change legs. So you step forward, keep that back foot flat on the floor, round here, and your calf. But again, you know, if you feel pain or discomfort, don't do it. Okay, and relax from that. Now your hamstring stretch. It's the back of your hamstrings on the back of your leg, I'm sure you know. If you're sitting down, it works really well sitting down. One leg bent, one leg out. Toe pointing up if you want more of a stretch. Hands on your bent knee. Just lean and you feel it's tighten down there and stretch off. You're standing. You want to bend your back leg. Hands on your bent knee. And lean toward that straight foot. Well, straight leg. Foot pointing up. If you want more of a stretch, right down to the bottom of your calf. And relax on that one. I'm going to change legs. Step back. Hands on your bent knee. This leg supporting all your weight. And then lean in. Don't do it if it hurts your knees. Or maybe try it sitting down. Because it works brilliantly sitting down, this one. Good. Relax from there. Going to do some upper body. Right, you've got your palms, open palm. This is going to stretch off your chest, so you can put them in the small of your back and bring your elbows back. Now, if you can't do that, put your hands lower down, maybe on your bum or on your legs, and then just try and gently bring your shoulders back. So it's up to you where you put your hands really for comfort on this one. Be very careful. You don't want to overstretch around this area. Or on any of your stretches, you can stretch an injury in. Okay, and relax. You're going to do your upper back. So this time you want your palms facing forwards. You're going to push forward. At the same time, hunch your shoulders and drop your chin onto your chest. And you should feel that stretch off your upper back. And then relax from there. One arm is going to be across your chest like that. If it feels okay, use your other hand just to pull it in gently. Be very careful with these ones. You can miss these out, you don't have to do them if they feel uncomfortable. You've got to judge what you can and can't do. Relax that arm. We'll try the same thing with your opposite side, so you're coming across. Just pulling it in if it feels comfortable enough to do so. And relax that one. You've got two options for this one. You can touch your shoulder and lift your elbow, or you can go, if you're able to, right over to there. And if that feels all right, then do a little push back. And then change arms. Option one, touch your shoulder and a lift. Second option is over the top. Trying to aim for your shoulder. And then if that feels all right, you can do a little push back as well. Just hold that a little bit longer. And then relax from that one. Okay. Have your feet shoulder width apart. Make sure that your toes are pointing forwards. Pull your tummy in. Don't hold your breath. Bring your hands up. Level with your arm and your shoulders if you can. If not, stop them there, but make sure your palms are forwards. And then give yourself a very big round of applause. Very well done. Okay, so that is your circuit done for the day. We will have another one next week and we shall mix it up a little bit more. All right. Well done if you manage to keep up, and if not, don't worry, you can try more next time.